When LLM jobs outgrow a simple queue, event streams let FastAPI return fast, while workers retry, replay, and process independently. You'll understand the pattern behind a pipeline that streams slow language model jobs as events and replays worker outcomes on demand. I'm Professor Pi, teaching AI engineering and LLM systems with simple Python. A lot of APIs still block while a slow model runs. That buys simplicity, but it also buys long latency, brittle retries, and terrible observability. Event streams pull the heavy work out of the request thread. FastAPI emits a tiny job event and returns right away. Workers pick up the work, retry as needed, and publish results later. The payoff is immediate responses, durable traces, and the ability to replay or inspect what happened. Think of it as a clean handoff. The gateway records job metadata to Redpanda. Workers read that topic, pick a lane, and either execute or push the job into a retry topic. Final results stream back on a results topic, so gateways and dashboards can observe completion without blocking. We'll build a compact pipeline. The API captures a job event, confirms it persisted. A worker routes the job between hot and deferred lanes, writes retries, and finally emits a result event. That single flow matches real systems that need low latency replies plus durable retries. Quick note: this code is designed to teach the core idea clearly. Library versions and local setups can vary, so check the official docs if your setup behaves differently. Let's capture the job in an event so FastAPI can reply instantly. This snippet wires a Confluent Kafka producer to stage the first LLM job event in Redpanda. FastAPI must answer quickly, so the gateway captures job metadata in event before any token-intensive model work runs. The duration MS hint rides along with the queued status, so downstream consumers can classify the load without blocking the request thread. Producer.produce targets the LLM jobs topic through the Kafka wire protocol that Redpanda implements, while producer.flush2 waits briefly for the send to settle. The printed queued job ID confirms the event now lives in Redpanda, letting the API respond immediately without losing traceability. Next, we should make sure the gateway knows whether Redpanda actually persisted the event. This example adds a delivery callback, so Confluent Kafka producer reports Redpanda acknowledgements. Queued events still need confirmation, because without it, the gateway cannot tell whether Redpanda actually persisted the job. Delivery state tracks the latest callback outcome, so we can make operational decisions without scraping producer logs. When producer.produce enqueues the JSON payload with onDelivery equals delivery report, librdkafka will call that function once the broker writes the message or fails it. Producer.poll.point5 serves the callback immediately, and the printed delivery status shows whether Redpanda accepted the handoff. Workers must read backlog and choose whether to run a job now or defer it to a retry lane. This code spins up a Confluent Kafka.consumer to grade the backlog and pick a lane for the LLM job. Slow workers need a quick read on backlog quality, so the worker subscribes to LLM jobs with manual commits to stay in control. Consumer.poll 1.0 fetches one message without blocking forever, leaving payload at a safe default when nothing is available. If a record arrives, we decode it and set lane to defer when duration MS exceeds the 3-second threshold. Otherwise, execute. The printed selected lane makes the routing decision visible, keeping the runbook clear on whether the job stays hot or moves to a deferral queue. Deferred jobs must be durable and visibly counted, so retries do not get lost or duplicated. This snippet reroutes deferred jobs into a Redpanda retry topic while committing offsets deliberately. Retries must stay durable, so we only touch offsets when MSG actually carried a job with a real job ID. Job attempt equals payload, y attempt increments an attempt counter without mutating the original data, letting downstream systems see how many cycles we tried. When lane comes back as defer, the producer pushes to LLM retries, and consumer.commit runs asynchronously, balancing replays with throughput. The printed retry attempt shows how many tries this job has consumed, helping ops decide whether to keep retrying or escalate. When a worker finishes the LLM call, it must emit a completion event, so the API and observers can close the loop. This example emits a completion event, so Redpanda delivers final LLM results back toward FastAPI observers. FastAPI still needs a resolved status, so we clone the current payload into result event with a success or dead letter verdict. Encoding a derived latency MS keeps monitoring straight without measuring inside the API thread. If we still have a real job ID, producer.produce pushes the closure message to LLM results, and producer.flush2 guarantees it's observable. The printed result status signals whether the workflow finished cleanly or got parked, which is exactly what the waiting request cares about. In a real deployment, this toy flow maps to user-facing jobs, like summarizing customer tickets. The API persists only the job ID and some metadata. Workers scale horizontally and watch LLM retries for backoff and escalation. And dashboards subscribe to LLM results to reconcile outstanding requests without ever touching the model thread. This is an event-driven pipeline that decouples API latency from LLM execution by using Redpanda topics for jobs, retries, and results. Use it when requests commonly need long model runs or retry logic, and you want immediate web responses plus durable traceability. One caveat: topic partitioning, consumer lag, and retry strategies shape latency and correctness, so watch monitoring and offsets closely. Tune the duration MS defer threshold in workers and the retry attempt limit in LLM retries to match your workload. For example, raise or lower the 3-second threshold based on your median model latency and the proportion of jobs you want hot versus deferred. If short, practical AI engineering helps, subscribe for more hands-on LLM system builds.